Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome aboard. XP here with another video for you guys. And today we're talking about a unique product that I had an opportunity to get my hands on about a month ago from Next Level Racing. Yes, Next Level Racing. And they've made a product and it's called Haptic Feedback 8. You're like, a what? Who, where? Yes, Haptic Feedback 8, HF8. And this product, I'm telling you guys, is going to change the way you fly and sim and race and do things on your computer. It's going to be a good one, so stick around for it. Now, the haptic gaming pad from Next Level Racing, or short HF8, is a unique product that I love, and I've been using it for a while, as I mentioned before, and it will change the way you do your gaming and so forth. What is it? Well, basically, the haptic feedback pad is let's call it a chair cover or a chair mat or a pad or a gaming pad that you put on your chair. What this does, it's take the sensations that you wouldn't be able to feel when you're flying or when you're racing and puts it on the chair. There's a product out there that does something similar, but not in the way that this does it. This is very unique. And let's talk about what HF8 means. HF8 means there's haptic feedback pads. There's 8 of these things on this pad. So there's 4 in the base by your butt, and there's 4 in your back. And what I love about the product is that you can individually tune each of these haptic feedback pads, all 8 of them, to do different things for different games. And for even within the same game, it can do different things for you. And so it's very highly customizable. This product comes with its own software and has many game titles that it can work with, but not just gaming titles. It can work with movies, music, and even VR. So it works with games, music, movies, and even in your VR goggles, you can use this for it. The software that comes along with it will allow you to either tune it for just using music alone. So for instance, you're listening to songs with heavy bass or different instruments in it, you can use the haptic feedback to help you enhance the feel or the sound of what you're doing. But more importantly, for gaming, what I've loved, what I've used it mostly for, I've used it for flight simming and I've used it for racing. And I can tell you, for flight simming, this thing is incredible. You could set it to where you put your landing gears down. You can feel the rumble of the landing gears coming down when you're flying. When you put out the speed brakes to slow down, you could feel the rumble of that just by the haptic feedback pads in the gaming pad itself. If you're going to stall, it can warn you of a stall in the airline. And if you have a bad landing, it can definitely warn you that, hey man, you just broke something. You know, you get the sensation of speed, you get the sensation of motion, and it's just added to overall whatever you're doing in the game. When it comes to driving, is one of the things I love it for as well. Simply driving over a curb or a little line in the road, or if you're on a racetrack and you're going over the apex bumps, you'll feel that in it. You can also set it where if you over rev the engine, it will tell you, it will vibrate and show you, hey man, your engines are over revving. You can have a sense of speed in this thing when you're using it. And as I said, what's unique about it for the different titles and the different games, it gives you options where you can customize the intensity of it for the different things. So for instance, you want the gears to be a little bit stronger than you want the speed brakes. You can change that. And in the software, it's set up to be able to do that for you. Now, I mentioned before that it is designed to fit on almost any chair that you use. If you sit on a chair, you can put this on it. It has the straps that go along with it that ties it to the back of the chair and the base of the chair, so it never moves. So I literally leave it on my chair, sit on it, get up, and move about, and it's perfect for that. This thing works with PC, it works with Xbox, it also works with PlayStation 5, and it actually works with any audio device that has a 3.5 millimeter output jack on it. So it comes with all the different cords that you can plug in to use and tune it for music, for VR, but for games like Call of Duty, Apex Legend, you can experience these games like you never did before. Imagine taking damage or getting shot in the game and you get the sensation fed back to you. That is very important. That's what's good about the game. Also, the material. This thing is made out of a nice, soft, supple I want to say faux leather. I don't think it's leather. I have to double check on that, but the feel of it is very nice. It is very soft and it's very cushy. That's a word I'm making up there. Where once you sit on it, you forget that you're there. Now, there are two drawbacks to this product that I found. Everything else about the product is fine. There's two things that you will need to know about. One, it will add a little bit of height to your seat. So if you're used to sitting at a specific height, once you put this on your chair, it's a little bit high, maybe an extra 2 inches higher. No more than that, because of the sensors that are in the seat. There's 4 sensors in the base and there's 4 sensors in the back. So it will make you sit just slightly higher. Also, I could feel 2 of the sensors on the base of the seat. So it made me have to readjust the pad a little bit out more. So you'd have to fit this pad for comfort. If you're sitting for very long periods of time, you might feel 1 or 2 of the sensors, but you just have to adjust the pad a little bit, slide it down. That's what I did to get rid of that feeling. Other than that, the thing just works out of the box. Once you turn it on and you can click on your game, you can configure your game to the settings that you like and you start playing. Pad comes with the connections for the audio jack and also for the USB port, but it also comes with a on and off switch, and it has a power cord that plugs into the wall. The on and off switch not only is used for on and off, but you can turn up or down the master intensity on all the settings you've made. So if you've made your individual settings to be a specific percentage of feedback and feel, you can turn everything up and down in one shot right on the right side of the pad itself, which I've attached to my chair, so it's easily just reach down, touch and feel and get that going. Now at the time of this recording, the price of it was shown at $229. You're like, is it worth $229? I have a resounding yes. I think it's worth $229. I've looked at other feedback devices on the market that are harder to set up, harder to program, and double the price for it when you put the hardware and software together. For $229, I don't think there's a competitor on the market right now that's coming at this price point. It's worth adding to your arsenal of other things that increase your immersion in gaming and flying and racing and things like that. You know, we get the best brake pedals, we get the best yoke and joysticks and throttle quadrants. Why not get the best sound feedback that you can get for your setup just to increase that immersion? So the HF8, the Next Level Racing gaming pad, haptic feedback, is a very good product. I think you guys should check it out and give it a shot. But that's just my 2 cents. So let me get back to racing and flying. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great one. Thanks.